Professor at Curtin University Sustainability Policy Institute and also a member of the UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. And he joins us now from Perth, Australia. Welcome to the programme. Oh, Peter, these images are absolutely horrendous. Why is so much of the world burning right now?
Well, it is very disturbing to see these visions. And we had a similar experience a few years ago in Australia with our bushfires. They're also very coastal in areas that people go to for their holidays. This is a new phenomenon for me, and it is happening everywhere. And you can blame El Nino, but El Nino is being made worse around the world because of global heating, which is being caused by fossil fuels, which are causing these extra energy to go in. We have to come to terms with that. It is not going to get any better for 20 years unless we can dramatically intervene to reduce these fossil fuel gases.
Unless we can dramatically intervene to reduce these fossil fuel gases, do you really see that happening? It's shocking to see this, isn't it? Because you're a member of the IPCC. There's been so many warnings. Who's listening?
Yes, it is like we've been saying it for a long time, but it is gathering enormous momentum to bring about the changes that we dramatically need. Solar has doubled in the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, at the same time, batteries have grown 5 times and heat pumps 10 times. These are exponential growth that is being driven by the market now because it's a lot cheaper and better to do. But nevertheless, we are still opening up new fossil fuel fields in gas, in coal, in oil. And the companies responsible are going to have to face the fact that as they look at the news, as they see people suffering, they are going to be blamed. It's going to be harder and harder for them to keep going as the way they are. We have to have a way in which this is being controlled by them. They have to change their way so that they can make money differently out of renewable energy, which is just as good a way to do it, but they really have to stop this heat.
And the IPCC has issued a new report. What conclusions can you draw from that with regards to the burning we're seeing right now? And are different parts of the world burning at different rates?
There are new ways of estimating the extent to which you can blame climate change, as in human-induced climate change. And this is now down to what are the odds of these fires being caused by us. And many of them are coming out with figures like 1 in 100,000 that it's not us. You know, this is the kind of data that is now being produced by the scientists who are showing that these issues are not being caused by random acts of climate. They are being caused by us.
So they're being caused by humans.
That is now clear.
You know, you do wonder when you see these heat waves and how many people die, would it not be an idea to consider the climate crisis a health crisis, for the world to react with that same urgency that we saw during the COVID pandemic?
Yes, and I think we are getting to that position. The reality is that it's been scientists and politicians who've been enmeshed in this debate, but now everyone can feel this change. They can see what's happening around them. If you are in Iran at the moment with a 67-degree day being just drying up every form of water around, you know that climate change is happening. So this is the kind of thing that everybody is beginning to see. So surveys of ordinary people are showing that it is like COVID. We are getting to that point where we have to move a lot quicker than the politicians were planning, because they will just lose office if they don't make a bigger step forward. And the businesses that aren't acting are not going to be able to get their funds. This is the reality that's being driven by the heat itself. It is now coming home to roost.
Peter Newman from Curtin University, thank you so much for your expertise and your time today on TRT World. Thank you.